Well, so today, everybody, we are upscale with Jonelle and the amazing, one of the most funniest actresses I have ever encountered. And,
Yeah.
in my friend, in my head, we were best friends.
Were we?
Yes. And the thing I always loved about her is I don't care, like when she was younger, wherever we go, if some music came on, she would just cut a rug. And she was not afraid to dance with whoever jumped on the dance floor with her. And I was
Fact.
right there. And I was
Girl,
like,
fact.
yes, we're friends. And with no further ado, Tisha
Hot
Campbell,
scale.
how are you?
Girl, blessed. So happy.
Okay, you look amazing.
Thank you.
Let me tell you, every time we go to the award show and I know you're coming back, I get so excited because I don't know what skits you guys are gonna have, but I just embrace myself for the fun.
Are you talking about when me and Tichina were
Yes, oh my
hosting
God. When you and
that train?
Tichina
Yeah.
get together, it's like you guys used to take baths together when you were 9 months old.
Girl,
Okay.
we've known each other since we were 11 and 12 years old.
Oh, no wonder because you
Yeah,
guys
yeah, yeah,
have this
yeah. We
chemistry.
we grew up in the business together. We would see each other on auditions, and that's how we actually met. We saw each other on audition. I saw this little pretty girl, and nobody else was talking to me. And she was like, "Come over here, come sit by me." And she wouldn't
Right.
stop talking, and then I wouldn't stop talking. And then afterwards, we went to get a slice, and that bitch
Oh.
can't get rid of me
Everybody was mad because you was
ever
light
since.
skinned,
Oh,
and
they was
she was
mad at us
like,
because we was talking, 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 but we didn't care.
she's like,
That.
I'm just as cute as you. So anyway, that don't mean nothing to me, girl.
Nah,
Yes.
Tichina Arnold is the most amazing friend, and it's crazy that we've had opportunities to work together because sometimes we were each other's like understudies, and we would lose jobs to one another all the time, but we always had the mindset that if it's not me, I want it to be you. So we
Yes.
would even call each other when one wouldn't hear about an audition. We would call each other and go, "Yo, girl, you heard about this one? All right, just put my agent's name. We're gonna bum rush it." And we would just sneak into each other's auditions
See,
and
that's what
the
I
other thing.
love. I
Yeah,
think we're from the generation of real friendships.
yeah.
Maybe the last one.
There's others.
Because I don't know. I do not know these kids today. Like today is his best friend. Tomorrow he don't even know who. I'm like, but remember your best friend. Who? I'm like, what happened? Like, and it could be over nothing, and they're just done. Like,
Yeah, I feel really lucky to have had her at my side through this entire journey, and through our careers. We've watched each other grow, we've watched each other be married, divorced, all these things. And
right,
it's such a great thing that you could have somebody to support you. I think that's why we didn't get into a whole bunch of mess out here,
right.
because we were so concentrated on helping our families and so concentrated on each other and making sure that other person was rising up. So,
No
and
word,
being
no word.
honest with each other too. That's
Yeah, and it looked like you guys were having an amazing time.
we
Like
were
what job? When did y'all get a job? Because
right.
all I saw was kicking and knee slapping
That's so
all the
crazy.
time. And is at the end of the day, as women, with this being Women's History Month, we
Mhm.
have each other. If we just can embrace that we have each other,
Yes.
it's enough money in this world for everybody to be rich at the same time. So it's
Fact.
like, don't fight it. Girl, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yes, no matter what. Now, I'm trying to think. Did you do stand up
Nope.
ever? Okay,
Nope.
I was like,
Nope. I've
I know
never
I was
done
at
stand
Fat
up.
Tuesdays
Oh,
every Tuesday, and I'm like, I
oh, wait,
don't
what?
see you on Fat Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day, I was just like plastered at every comedy place and I didn't even, I did mortgage loans and real estate. So my job was very stressful. So I went strictly for the stress reliever, for the
Right.
laughter, because laughter is good for the heart.
It is a healer. I
Yeah.
always say it's a healer. And no, I never did stand up. I was too scared. I was literally afraid. And let me tell you, I don't come from a um comedic background rather. I come from drama and musical theater. And
Okay.
so during the 90s, there was an onslaught of all of these comedians getting these deals and stuff. And I
Yep.
knew that that was the trend. And if I wanted to work, I had to figure out what comedy was. So I would sit in the back of the comedy act theater with the comedians or the comedy store or the Laugh Factory. And I just sit in the back and just watch. And I knew that I figured out that it was a thin line between drama and comedy, and the ones that was really telling their truths were the ones
Right.
that were getting the deals, were the ones that the audience really embraced and laughed with. So
Right.
so I knew back then that how to get into comedy, but
Right.
doing stand up is a completely different. It's the scariest shit I've ever
Oh
done
my
in my life.
God. I have
Scariest
seen
shit.
everything at the comedy store.
But let me tell you why I love doing this. And I even say this on stage. There's no camera between us, me and the audience. There's no
Right.
screen between us. They get to know me, not a character.
Yes.
And so there's an instant reaction that I get. There's a high that I get off of it. And there are moments where a joke might not work. You know, I'm doing this just like everybody else. Yes, I do have a built-in audience and people do come,
Right.
but I still have to prove myself on stage,
True. That is
you
true.
know, and I'm doing the work, all the people that I worked with, all these amazing stand-up comedians, I wanted them to know that I took it seriously, that
Right.
I don't have a ghostwriter. I'm really writing my own jokes. And
Right.
I have Finesse as my
Look, I like
mentor.
some of them back in the day.
Well, I don't know who did what.
I know. I know all the bones are buried.
Okay, well, I don't.
And that's good.
I
That's
don't dig up the
good.
bones. I be in my business, minding mine. I
Right.
got too much right
Now
here
let
on
me
these
ask
shoulders.
you, with everything that you've been through, now are you able to use like to look back and use your family antics and your children and everything, and now you can just make a joke of it?
Not only is it fulfilling because like you said earlier, comedy, laughter is a healer. And my job, I take seriously. I I know that I'm there and for just a half hour, I'm going to make somebody forget their problems, forget their
Right.
stress. I'm going to make them laugh. That's my goal. But at the same time, for me, it's almost like therapy to a certain extent. I get to
Right.
talk about my life and talk about my truth. And I'm an open book. It's super fun for me because it's a fair exchange between me and the audience.
Right. Now, what is your favorite subject matter? Is it like life over 40 or
All of that. It's life over 40. It's my kids. It's being a mom of autism. I mean, sorry,
Yes.
not a mom of autism,
I know
a
what you
mom of an
mean.
autistic son.
Yes.
I get to talk about all of these things.
Right. And you
Yeah.
know what's funny? This just hit me right now. I remember when you were looking for a personal assistant. I think I was like 24 and I was like, "Oh, I want to do it." And they was like, she only paid $400 a week and she be running you all over town." But I was like, "I don't care." And everybody was like, "No, she gonna make you do this. You gotta do that." And they were all trying to talk me out of it. And I was like, "So what?" And I was like,
I
it
don't
was
do
so
any of this.
crazy. I mean, this was like we're women of a particular age. I graduated in 87.
Oh
So
yeah, me, 86.
right.
I
So it
tell
was
my
just
age, I'm
like I
56.
felt like I'm gonna be helping out my girlfriend. They
Girl,
was like,
you
but she's
look
not
all of
your
30.
friend.
Listen to me. You look all of 30 years old.
Are you serious?
Dead ass. I
I
thought you
love
was
you.
I
Is
swear
that
I
a
thought you
joke?
was
Wait a minute.
millennial.
Was that a joke?
Huh?
Was that a joke right there?
No.
Was that part of the okay?
No, I think you're gorgeous and you
Thank
look 30 years
you.
old. I
Thank
would have
you,
never have guessed you graduated in 87 ever.
girl. Ever.
Not a joke at all.
Right. So hope no one now I might have to edit that part out because you know
I love it.
I just thought about that right now. Like, no wonder I felt we was so close. I
Oh,
was
I
just
love
this
that.
close from just being your personal slave. I was like, I still live at
No.
home, so I could do it. Like,
That's crazy.
that is crazy. Okay, so Finesse, he is hilarious.
He's crazy. He's so much fun. He and I played husband and wife in a short-lived series that was canceled because COVID had come in and they had to cancel it. It was a multicam, so there was audiences, they had to cancel it. So
Right.
I knew Finesse. Of course, I knew his work, but that kind of came about because after, well, did I even tell you how I started doing comedy on
No, you
stage?
because you have a natural comedic timing just within your inner
Well,
self.
that's what all my friends, my comedian friends were telling me, but I was
Yes,
still too scared to get up there. But it just so happened that D Nice, who's also a friend of mine,
yes,
was doing Club Quarantine residency at the what was used to be called the Kennedy Center.
yes,
Anyway, okay.
right.
So at the Kennedy Center, and one of the nights was a comedy night. I happened to be coming to support him. He was like, "Hey, can you host?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll host. I can bring comedians up." And it was Gina Yashere, Michael Che, Sherry Shepard. It was a
Wow.
really great lineup of people, right? And so um, he was like, "Yeah, so you could do 15 minutes before," and I was like, "Huh? Oh, she? Oh God, no. Are you serious?"
Right.
But I went up there and I did it. It wasn't even the show wasn't even over. It was in between two comedians as I'm walking off the stage and called another comedian up. I got an agent. She was like, "I want to represent
No.
you." I swear it was in the middle of the set. And I was scared to death. I didn't know what I was doing. All I could remember was what I've seen over the years.
Right.
And it was super exciting because I was like, okay, well, God is telling me that it's time. So
Hello.
I got an agent. She hooked me up with Finesse. She's the brainchild of putting Kim Whitley and David Arnold, God rest his soul,
Right.
together. David was a brilliant comedian. So was Kim,
Brilliant
but she
writer.
also she could get people in the seats. So just like with me, I could get people in the seats, but Finesse is a brilliant comedian. And
Yeah.
so him being my mentor in this has really worked out. He is hard on me. He makes sure that I don't have a ghostwriter, like I said. I'm doing
Right.
all the work. I'm making sure that I'm getting my reps in, all of that stuff. He's really
Wow.
making sure that I'm doing this the right way. And he made me audition a little bit. He doesn't call it audition. It was coffee at the coffee shop. But
Okay.
I
He didn't
knew
make
that
you
he
put
was
yourself on
asking,
tape.
listen, he was asking specific questions like to see if I was really serious
Right.
and if he wanted to waste his time.
Right.
And he sees that I was serious. So now we're on the road. We've been doing so well. People, the lines are around the corner. People are having a great time. We do a
Wow.
meet and greet afterwards, um,
Wow.
a question and answer as well. Oh, and something really exciting happened just the other day. We were performing in Brea, California,
Okay.
and my son, my eldest, for the
Yes.
first time came to see me perform.
Uh-oh.
And he had never seen my set, but I always run my jokes past him that are about him so that
Right.
I could get permission.
Right. Right. Right.
So he knew of the jokes, but he's never seen me perform them. I called him on the stage so I could introduce him to everybody, he gave me the hardest hug. That's how I did
Oh,
well. He was so proud of me.
I love it.
Yeah,
It's
it was really
unlike
good.
SpongeBob and the squirrel. Where he was
Exactly.
doing all his jokes about his best friend.
Right.
And I know
Exactly.
you guys have a bond where you probably are his best friend. Like
He's
you've been
mine.
there and had his back through everything
Yeah,
and made sure he still had a sense of normalcy and everything, you know?
absolutely. And that we laughed. We
Right.
don't take ourselves seriously in this household. But we have
Oh
a
my
good time.
goodness. I
So
love it. I love it. My favorite story from you is the one how you got the job on My Wife and Kids. I was
that I
like,
snuck
my
into.
girl. And I always remember it.
David said I bum rushed the audition. I did. I snuck in that mug.
Yeah, I
Listen,
don't
do
blame
not,
you.
let me tell y'all something. Look at me. I'm looking you right in the camera. Do not do that. I do not recommend you sneaking into auditions.
You
That's a
was claiming your job though. You was like, no, this is my job and I'll be darned
yes.
if anybody else get this job. And it was so for you.
Yeah,
That
it was
just shows
really
you that
good.
everybody else don't know what's best for you. Like sometimes you know what's best for you, and you knew
Facts,
that that
facts. I knew
situation.
in my heart, in my soul, the energy was around this particular show, and the script was amazing. So I knew that I could do it. I just wanted to prove that I could. And I didn't really understand what I was doing until after I left. I was like, what have I done?
It was like
Why
a
did I
Jack
do
Lucille
this?
Ball. Like I'm going up in there, and that just goes to prove if you look like you're supposed to be there, no one will question you. I mean, they will, but you will have an answer where they're like, "Oh, okay,
You know what's funny about that? Me and AJ Johnson, she's an actress who I did
yes,
House Party with, and we've been friends for forever since we did School Days together. We were talking the other day about School Days and how she wasn't a part of the cast, but nobody knew that. She would show up at lunch. Hey T,
no."
I got us a table. Like I'd be like, okay, when did you film today? She was like, nah, I didn't film today.
Are you serious?
She would just show up and be there.
I'm not mad at her. I've seen
No,
people do
me
that.
either. But I didn't know that she wasn't supposed to be there until years later.
See, because she felt she was supposed to be there, so she was supposed to be
Right. And so
there.
she would just show up on set and Spike would be looking at her. And then finally he just relented and it was like, here, just here, take this role. Say this.
See, you just gotta be there. Just show up. But
You have
don't
to
they
show
say
up. You have
all
to
you
be
gotta do is
ready.
show up?
Yep.
And then when it's time, you gotta show out.
That's
Don't
right.
don't
Show up
freeze
and show out.
up. Right.
Absolutely.
So you always be ready. So now, since we've been talking, when you get your HBO special, I've come up with a title for you.
Oh, what is it?
Free game. 9 lives.
Oh, girl, that's me.
Because I'm like, if you think about it, how many lives we have, like when we're single, when we're not working, when we are working, before kids,
Yeah.
before divorce, after divorce, I don't know.
That's a really good title. I actually
And
like.
it just reminded me of you because in every life, though, you are victorious. No matter what the situation was, you was victorious about announcing, you like, I'm gonna spill my own tea before anybody else. And then everybody was like, oh, like it didn't even turn into like big gossip because you already said it. So it was like, okay.
Okay.
You owned it. You was like, and what? But then you moved on. Like you always shake it off, get back
You
up.
know what it is?
That's good.
I'm gonna tell you the secret to that.
Okay.
One, I don't take myself too seriously. I'm pretty much an open book or whatever. But two, I don't pay attention and I try very hard not to pay attention to crowd noise. Like if you look at life like a game, it's the people that's running the ball with you.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? That you pay attention to. Don't get distracted by the cheerleaders, the pretend friends who's on
Right.
the sideline not helping you, just, with their little mini skirts being a distraction and the pom
Right.
pom. Try not to pay attention to the audience that, in the crowd because their job is to boo and their job is to applaud.
Right.
That's their job. So you can't lean too much into the likes or the dislikes. You just have to stay focused on your goal, and that's it.
So you got to be the goddamn quarterback.
You got to be the quarterback in your own game and only
Hello.
pay attention to the coach, which is God.
Oh, wait a minute. Another title, quarterback in your own game.
Okay? Okay.
That's the second HBO special.
Okay. Yeah, but
Right. But
that's
no,
that's
you got
how
to
I
do your comedy special, not just on HBO at the box office,
well,
or you got to go to the movie theater.
my ultimate goal with doing stand up is to do a one woman show like Whoopi Goldberg did
Yeah.
on Broadway. That's my ultimate goal and to
That
film.
would be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Take advantage
if you go
of
on Broadway, you got to let Candy and Ty put it together. Because you're
okay.
killing Broadway right now. Okay.
Okay.
Look, I'm in Atlanta, so I'm going to set it all up. You just let me know. You may be going to Broadway sooner than you think.
I'm proud of them. I'm glad that they're doing that.
Yes. So, y'all think they're about to do Othello?
Mhm.
With Denzel on Broadway.
Love that.
Yes. And I'm just,
I saw him performing Othello in the park years and years ago. So that's going to be amazing.
yeah, like what I say right now, everybody over 40 is killing the game. Okay. So when
Um,
you get your NAACP Image Award for this for this comedy, and I want you to make sure your videographer is taking clips because if you submit it, they're going to put you up, and I know you're gonna win.
thank
Like
you.
you are such a winner, and I love that you don't accept anything. That's why your son is thriving, your family is thriving. You, as a sole survivor and head of household, are thriving because with God, nothing matters.
Nothing else matters.
Nothing else matters. You're always going to be successful. And I wish, like during the pandemic, the suicide rate went up, but it
Yeah,
was because people didn't have good friends to support whatever they wanted to do. And just the support alone, it goes a long way. It really does.
it does. It does.
Okay, to be honest, wrapping me up.
I
I'll be
see. Somebody was wrapping me up too, so I
yeah.
looked over.
Okay, winner. So I'm so proud of you.
This
I'm excited. Keep pushing. And wait a minute, I didn't see ATL on that list.
ATL is coming. They're all coming. Which we're still building my material. We're still building my material.
This is
And
the best place.
actually, I've been filming with on the Miss Pat show that films in ATL.
See?
And I love her so much. I
Oh
can't.
my gosh, she is just no
I love her so much.
chill.
She's so authentic.
So
Every
authentic.
time I ran into her in LA, which she's rarely to hear, but I would run into her and I would go, when can I come play with you? When can I come on a show? She's
You're
like, you
like, come on.
oh, I was like, yeah, I want to do your damn show. Because you know what? It's like an R-rated multi-camera. It's very distinct, but it's her. It's authentic. And
It's
so
so
I want to be a
authentic.
part of a support system, however I could be a part of it. And so now I'm doing that show. I'm super excited about it.
Oh my God. I'll be like, can we say that? Like
Yeah, we can say it. Yeah, it's been announced that I'm
everything.
doing
I
that.
love it. I love it.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
thank you so much. I can't wait till the interview comes out. Tell Finesse, keep pushing you. You're
I
doing an
will. I
amazing
will.
job. And I'm super excited. I will get on the plane and go see you until you come to Atlanta.
Okay, I'll be there. I promise.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Thank
baby.
you. Bye, Avion.
Thank
Thank you,
you so
Avion. Thank
much.
you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Okay.
All
Bye-bye.
right. You look beautiful too.
Oh, thank you. Y'all
Yeah,
are
you
too
look
much.
beautiful. Yeah, you look beautiful.
All right.
All
Talk to
right.
you later.
Okay. Bye-bye.